I'm Christina Howard at the open house for this beautiful $2.3 million just listed home in the Kingsway neighborhood. Now, given how hot our real estate market is, you'd expect this open house to be rammed. And while it's busy, it's certainly not a full house. Part of the reason, this neighborhood is a little bit out of reach for most of us. But home ownership is actually out of reach for many of us. And the finance minister says he's looking for a way to make home ownership a little bit more affordable for all Ontarians. One of the ways he's looking at is a new foreign ownership tax.
It will have some small impact because there's only some of the sales that are stimulating the hot market here are from foreign buyers and people buying condos and properties simply to hold them.
This professor of community planning at the University of Toronto argues one of the major issues is really local investors, even more than the foreign ones.
It is the house flipping and it's the global financialization now of real estate markets. People with enormous amount of money looking for safe places to park it. So Toronto and Vancouver, in a country like Canada, are ideal places to just own a housing unit, a condo unit, even if you don't rent it out. It's going to be there and worth approximately as much, if not a lot more, into the future. That should not be allowed.
Maybe my generation, they'll get together.
Linda Tickens has been in the Toronto real estate market for decades and says foreign owners aren't driving up prices, but she says the market is getting out of hand anyways.
We've worked with buyers, for some of them for 2 years, and if they had have bought something 2 years ago, they'd be so ecstatic, but we're always having to tell them, sorry, you lost out. You have to come up with more money or get into something smaller. Now, some people that were looking for homes a year ago are having to look at condos now.
Part of the problem, most experts say the biggest demand is for the new midpoint homes, the $1 to $1.5 million home where young families, retirees and investors are all looking to buy. Hulchunski says the government can play a role in helping to slow down what he calls a dysfunctional real estate market.
The rules and regulations right now benefit those, the minority of those who really make a lot of money from the real estate market. We just have to change all those rules a little bit to rebalance things a little bit.
The finance minister says he is looking at several different options as a way to sort of regulate this market, but it's unclear how many of those will actually involve regulatory changes for the real estate industry.